Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Free 2011 here at games.Wolverine. Now the rest of the intros and outros towards the channel are on YouTube, Brighteon, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Whatever the social media platforms that you guys can think of and Rumble too. Anyways, you know, I've been wanting to talk about this for the past few days, man. Obviously, this hits me hard as a nostalgia 90s, early 2000s, because at the time when it was real big. I know it was like between 2002 and 2004 when they did the whole all grown up thing. The Rugrats, and after that, never heard from Rugrats again. It was just gone. I know this is like way over a week old. I'm still going to talk about them because I remember almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, I think I talked about it in my Chat and Breeze video about Soulja Boy making this other freaking gaming console at the time, and there was some cheap Chinese labor, sort of like, no, not trying to be racist to Asians, but just like real sweatshop thing, unfortunately. And he got called out on that big time. Anyways, this one comes from Hannah Crontham. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Some Tech Advisor UK. Rugrats reboot. Release date. This was only like 2 days ago when this came out, so I don't know. I think I see it's probably like 4 or 5 days old because I usually don't do videos on Saturday or Sunday. Usually my off times. I'm off YouTube. And even IRL too. I'm not working IRL. Anyways, I'll leave the link to the music in the background. Some more Fire Emblem shit. Fire Emblem echoes. Anyways. His Rugrats is getting a reboot and a new streaming service to Paramount Plus. Okay, here's everything you need to know. The old cartoon revival just keeps coming and coming. And Rugrats is the latest show to be confirmed to make a return. Timing the game will be back, but they'll look a little different when we last saw them. Rugrats rather than the traditional 2D style, the service will be CGI animated. If you're intrigued, we rounded up everything you need to know about the Rugrats revival. And I actually saw like a little clip of this on Twitter. It was like a minute and a half. I wasn't going to react to it because I don't know, Paramount Pictures is all part of CBS Viacom, so I know they're probably going to give me a copyright claim or strike. So that's why I didn't react to it. I did see it. They got the original voice cast, so that's like the first thing I know about this. So let's continue. Rugrats reboot release date. Rugrats will be releasing sometime in 2021 according to Variety. We don't know the exact date yet. Once we hear more, we'll update this article. Rugrats reboot trailer, that's the one I watched on my own time, says Nickelodeon released a first look to show on Twitter, which you can watch below. That's funny. That's insane stuff, man. It also goes on to say, cast and crew. Fans of the original series will be pleased to hear that the cast members in the original 2D show will be reprising their roles. Here's how they'll be starting the time. Who will be starting the Rugrats reboot? Oh, I only remember 2 of these. I remember Cree Summers was a big one because I remember she's the one that did Susie. There it is. The E.G. Daily playtime epistles. Nancy Cartwright as Chucky. Cheryl Case as Angelica. Cree Summers. I know she did a bunch of other cartoons late 90s, early 2000s. And she did the adult cartoon the one I grew up with. I was like 14, 15 at the time. I know she did like Codename Kisses Door and then Drawn Together later on. And a bunch of other stuff too. I don't remember the other things that she did. I know she did way more other things. I wish I could just go on Wikipedia right now and do it. I could do that, but I'm not going to because I'll be able to play my Fire Emblem music in the background. It also goes on to say, Kate Soyce, if I'm saying that right, is Phil and Lil. Oh, I know she did a bunch of other freaking things too in the 90s, early 2000s. Kate Soyce. I know she did a lot of Disney stuff, like Toon Disney back in the day, and before it was Disney XD. I know she did like The Weekenders and I think Recess and all that other stuff. And What's with Andy? I remember a bunch of these cartoons and Pepper Ann, I think. I know she did a lot of like side cartoons too, like the less important characters. But let's continue on. Voice actor parents haven't been yet confirmed. That sucks. Behind the camera, Eric Casimiro and Kate, hopefully I'm saying this right, Baudelaire? I mean, I'm pronouncing it. I think it's Baudelaire. Act as executive producers. Dave Pressler and Casey Leonin will be co-executive producers, and as Rachel Lipman will be a co-producer. Molly Frelich, hopefully I'm saying it right, Frelich will be overseeing the production. She's the senior manager of the current series in the animation at Nickelodeon. I'm surprised because Nick hasn't really had a lot of good shit since then. Sadly, Paramount Plus will only be available in the US, Canada, and Latin America, with the Nordics and Australia also getting the services soon after. The UK hasn't yet been confirmed to get service. However, we do currently have a method for watching CBS All Access Paramount Plus in the UK. The show may also syndicate on other UK streaming services once we know more. We'll update it. This article. Yeah, so overall thoughts, using things. I know it's not video game related, but I remember in the 90s or mid 2000s there were a lot of old school PS1, PS2 games, Nintendo 64, and the GameCube era. Yeah, there were so many freaking old school games. I played a couple of them too. I remember, I think it was Rugrats Golf and then Rugrats Kart Racing. Those are really, really fun back in the day. So we do have a little bit of video gaming history with these things in a way. Even though they weren't originally video game characters, but still, oh god, I used to love playing them back in the day so much. And then when the all grown up thing happened, like I remember there was like a pilot's special of them being all grown up. That was cool. And then after the first 4 episodes, I got bored of it. It was like 10 or 11 episodes, so I only watched like half the series. It wasn't as good as the original Rugrats. I remember Angelica was like one of my most favorite characters of all time. Even though she was a mean ass little piece of garbage girl, but she was like the villain you really loved to hate. So I can't wait to see her as the original character. What's her name again? I gotta see it again. Oh my god, that's so freaking funny. Cast and crew. Alright. Cheryl Chase, I can't wait to see her like start playing as Angelica. When I saw this, it's like, oh, and my nostalgia meter was high. Anyways, let's get into this Soldier Boy one. Oh, this freaking trash again, man. I can't believe this mother effer is back in the news. My god, this fool again? I can't believe he's even making headlines. He shouldn't even be making headlines here, but I'm gonna read it from my phone real quick. Hopefully I can. Soldier Boy is cranking out yet another video game console. There we go. This comes from, let's say, Ewan Moore. So it says, so I guess Soldier Boy is back with another attempting knockoff at consoles and almost exclusively designed to piss off one of the biggest names in the gaming industry. The rapper first attempted to launch. Oh, yeah, this is 2018. I remember doing a chat videos on that. And not just waiting a lucrative console market in late 2018 and then again in 2019. Oh, god. The consoles that pretty much completely rip out the designs of Nintendo, Game Boy, and PlayStation Vita. You thought the internet wouldn't forget. The internet never fucking forgets, you dumbass. It's a puta maricon, motherfucker, swear. Anyways, I never expected to be writing this crap again, but it comes to life. But life comes at you fast. This comes from Game of Bible UK, by the way. I forgot to say that. Presumably as a result of legal action from Sony and Nintendo, Soldier Boy is back to crank out another console, aka DeAndre. His name's DeAndre Wilson or Wadeson, I don't know. Or Willis. Well, let's keep moving. The major difference this time, the Soldier Boy game console Twitter account is promising an all-new design and all-new games. You'd assume this would go without saying ahead of a new console reveal, but the last 2 Soldier Boy headlines or handhelds are literally just stolen designs capped with the ROM. In other words, they were super duper illegal. Soldier Boy himself has yet to publicly comment on the statement of the console's existence. Although he did retweet a story reporting the news, he also confirmed that new Soldier Boy NFT are on the way as he continues to work on the Soldier coin. I have no idea what the Soldier coin is, but I had a wild hope that the rapper's own version of Bitcoin. I'm not shocked if it was, but let's continue. While we wait for more news of the Soldier Boy gaming console 2, allow me to take you through dazzling specs of the original handheld device. With a dazzling screen that could support resolutions of 480, by 272. It promises a truly last-gen experience. It also boasts features like being connected to a TV, to films, to any video games, and a built-in calculator, camera, and exquisite craftsman. I would assume that the console's success will include most of these things, as long as it still has the exquisite craftsman and the built-in calculator on board. This dude's just shitting on it real bad. I'm sure we'll update it with a lot more Soldier Boy 2 game consoles, if only because I'm morbidly fascinated with the whole thing. So, my overall thoughts, using opinions, this is probably going to be another crap version of the dollar store thing. But the Soldier Boy console, like, cracked the U. Like I said in the older one for like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I remember, I think I was my senior year in high school. This dude was really the big bear back in the old school MySpace era. Back when those other two, and I'm not going to say their names because they're pedos now. There's people in the makeup community, in the beauty group community. And to say the dude's last name ends with Star. But anyways, Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I mean, he was real big back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, I did the whole little freaking crank that shit too, because I was real, and I was like 17, 18 at the time. The shit was hilarious. Super, super funny as heck. But, yeah, his shit's over, man. The DeAndre Wilson dude, his days are done. I'm just gonna read this one real quick. This one was really, really cool. And they actually did these little things. It's Welcome to Japan. It's from Wave 2-1. It says, I'm not gonna read this part right here. This one was really cool here. It says, also seeing Welcome to Japan, sign held by both Mario and Luigi. Characters was awesome. There was also a Welcome to Japan sign held by Rosalina, Luna, and Daisy. Also Nintendo characters. That was just dope. I'd love to see the Nintendo's usage here. Oh, and it was nice to see the Tokyo 2020 poster in the airport showing both the anime mascots, Man and Girl. Man, can't believe the Olympics are coming around the corner. That's a Nintendo Switch game associated with the upcoming Olympics. I've been going back and forth about getting Mario and Sonic Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. We'll see. For now, I'm enjoying a lot more stuff than anyways. And there's a bunch of other stuff I don't really care too much about as well. You know, as Japanese related, but you already know how I feel. Daisy is definitely my girl. Out of all the freaking fan service in R34, I looked at her, especially Rosalina, oh my god. There's like 40, 50,000 lewd fan arts of that shit, oh my god. A lot of NSFW work for her. There's even some of her like getting shipped with Lucy and Cynthia from Pokemon. It's crazy, man. But I'll keep it there because I'm trying to keep this PG rated. I'm not gonna get too much into this. I'll read half of it, but this is a lot more BS censorship. Sony reportedly have policies of showing dismemberment against showing dismemberment and limbs. I remember watching this as the anime series. I never got to play Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. I played the first two, but never the third one after that. And there's so many other Naruto games too. Well, so CyberConnect President 2 claims Sony Interactive Entertainment's policies against dismembering limbs for Japan. Japanese developers. Hiroshi Matsumura, also CEO, hope I'm saying it right, discussing Demon Slayer. Oh, for the anime Demon Slayer too, okay. Or Kimi no Yaba. During an online Q&A session with GameSpot Translation, Matsuura, hopefully I'm saying it right, was asking the game what will handle the depiction of bloodshed and dismemberment by both the original manga and anime. Matsumura claimed that it was a regulatory decision for the expression of missing limbs, using several licensed shonen jumps as their examples. GameSpot reports, I'm not going to read that part, noted example of censorship in Japan of CyberConnect, including characters missing limbs, having regained them since Minato and Izuyaki, hopefully it's right, Namikaze, in the Naruto Shippuden series Ultimate Ninja Storm. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Naruto and Sasuke are depicted with blackened arms rather than lost ones. Depictions of blood were also removed to compare the scenes in the manga, and the anime has changed to all the colored versions of the game. And he also states that, yes, this is because of the loss of limbs and characters that look human is prohibited by Sony Interactive Entertainment, SIE, and Zero. Even if Minato Namikaze is a corpse resurrected by the unholy reincarnation, if it looks human, it's out. However, there are other examples of this similar games that were not occurred. That has not occurred, excuse me. An example of being the DBZ Kakarot and the Nappa cuts off Tien's Shinan's arm remains. Matsumura explains that this is approved by SIE. It's speculated because the difference of impression between DBZ and Naruto has changing times. Okay. And also goes on to say Zero is one of the other nation rating systems. Having the rules and regulations can mean that certain content with a piece of media refusing classification, thereby banning it from sale or giving the rations to reduce. So this is likely that the Kobe child murders in 1997, wow, which one of the victims were found mutilated and beheaded, oh wow, in front of the schools, okay. And this keeps going on and on. I'm not going to be able to read the whole thing, but you guys read it for yourselves. And it gets into like laws and rules and regulations, so I'm not going to care about that, but overall thoughts, views, and opinions is a bitch. It's a lot more extra censorship, and I don't think the only two things I remember Japan censoring a lot was marijuana and anything drug related. They were real sensitive about shit over there, I guess, about that. I don't know. That's all I guys here for now. My links to description box down below. Link to the music, and that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Families and famous as always. Talkers and emojis out there. I'll see you when I see you guys day every night, wherever the universe out there. So more future content channel, including video game industry news and manga news, internet news, Twitch issues, drama news, reaction videos, and that's it. Take it easy, be someone sauerkraut, late tonight. See you awesome, epic, beautiful people on the flip side. I'm out here.